While the media continues to discuss bullying in high school and middle schools, they fail to discuss what happens here on college campuses, which, as this hallway illustrates, can be just as isolating. Don't forget, the events for the Diversity Summit run until Thursday, November 10th. For more information, visit colorado.edu. Despite the controversy, the license plate recognition system, which can recognize up to 1,500 license plates per day, makes for a more efficient parking system and more money for the city. Woke up to see the effects of a wild winter night. Streets littered with tree branches are just the beginning of the damage that high winds brought. With the extent of yesterday's windstorm, Boulder residents might consider whether or not trees such as this one are hazardous to the public. Larger trees in the area proved to be the most damaging, with cases of trees falling on cars and homes. Boulder resident Monique Cole heard a thump inside her home that turned out to be her blue spruce tree falling on her roof.
We heard the wind obviously blowing around, and then we heard a loud thump, and first thing I said was, I think that was a tree coming down, hitting our house. So we ran outside, and sure enough, our spruce had just been completely uprooted and was leaning against our house.
The snowstorm stemmed from the Pacific Northwest, which then combined with a jet stream moving in southwest along the foothills, a perfect recipe for powerful winds.
Snow gets so heavy on the tree limbs and it breaks some more and everything, so you just have to definitely keep the maintain up and everything.
Although Boulder has experienced warmer temperatures, it's clear after last night winter still has a ways to go. Meredith, Shedden, News Team Boulder. It's one of the most dreaded sounds in the world. Ask yourself, how did you sleep last night? Or better yet, how did you and your laptop sleep last night? Facebooking, tweeting, blogging, Pinteresting, gaming, chatting, Skyping, and texting all can be contributing to you being tired.
For the most part, I'm always pretty tired.
Being a college student, there's no room to be tired. With classes, exams, and papers, you can see most students lining up for coffee, tea, and energy drinks just to wake up. But oftentimes that isn't nearly enough, and many students continue to wake up tired and feel that way until they go to bed that night. Research shows that nearly 95% of people questioned in a National Sleep Foundation survey said they use some type of electronic device within the hour before going to sleep. Experts such as Dr. Mark Hickey at the Boulder Community Sleep Disorder Center say certain habits that are actually right in front of our faces cause us to feel tired.
Eliminating electronics from the bedroom, which can be really difficult for college students.
Whether it's using a cell phone, laptop, video game, or even watching TV, the light from these screens may be causing you to have a bad night's sleep.
I spend way too long on the computer and the TV. I'm usually on both at the same time for probably at least 4 hours before I'm going to sleep.
Although this activity may seem harmless as technology surrounds most of us at all times, studies show that exposure to artificial light before going to bed suppresses the sleep-promoting hormone melatonin release in the brain. With limited melatonin levels, our body's circadian rhythm is disrupted, meaning our brain confuses the concepts of day and night. Professionals suggest to turn off your electronics and use the bedroom for only 2 things.
The bedroom is reserved only for sleep and sex.
As Boulder is a place full of things to do and nice weather to enjoy, it seems that students here on campus will be needing all the sleep they can get to enjoy all that this campus has to offer. Meredith, Shedden, News Team Boulder. A new peeping Tom has made his way into Boulder, and he has a set of wheels and a camera.
So it's been here 3 hours and 58 minutes, which is supposed to be only 2 hours, so he's due for a ticket.
Boulder residents are used to strict parking enforcement and the frustrations that come with parking in a city.
I didn't pay for parking, and I have unpaid parking tickets, so I got a boot.
But what they may not know about is a new piece of parking enforcement technology that was put in just this year.
The technology, which is referred to as license plate recognition, the technology allows us to record license plates and compare them to a known list of either permit holders or scofflaw violators.
The American Civil Liberties Union fears this technology that was put into Boulder in May this year will be used as a more generalized surveillance tool, one in which violates the privacy rights of citizens. Despite the controversy, the license plate recognition system, which can recognize up to 1,500 license plates per day, makes for a more efficient parking system and more money for the city.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. It does generate revenue. That is part of the cost of doing business. It's the part of why municipalities have parking in place.
So remember, if you're given a notice or have outstanding parking tickets, Boulder Parking Services will find you and give you a nice orange boot. Meredith Shedden, News Team Boulder. Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Meredith Shedden. More controversy in the GOP nomination battle. Mitt Romney was pronounced the winner in Maine's caucus on Saturday. Titanic has left a legacy from breaking icebergs to box office records. In case you have been under one of those icebergs, the movie is currently coming up, the latest on the TB outbreak in Longmont. Officers are still searching for a bank robber that some might refer to as the Bearded Bandit. These 3 medical marijuana dispensaries in Boulder have been told to move or close their doors by May 7th. First it was fat, then carbs, then high fructose corn syrup. Now gluten is the target of nutritional gossip. John, you're an election commissioner for this year's election. What do you have to say about the events that are unfolding right now?
Well,
it is no secret that Mitt Romney's campaign has had a very public battle trying to gain support from women voters. However, Team Romney has recently shifted focus.